Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Mitch from We in Tennessee. And whoa, we had some crazy weather about maybe 2 hours ago. And that's the crazy thing about Tennessee. If you have not heard it yet, the saying around here is if you don't like the weather, wait about a half an hour. And that's so true. Out here, it could rain, storm, and then like an hour later be completely bright and sunny. It's just crazy. Well, anyway, we had a tornado watch about 12 o'clock. I teach, so when my students went to lunch, I'm like, oh no. And so it was saying about 80-mile-an-hour gusts could be possible. And so, man, out here, when there's any kind of storm, anything that involves wind, you're going to expect tree branches, just branches everywhere. In fact, driving about, I guess, 10-15 minutes, I saw a couple picking up branches on their lawn. I saw 4 or 5 fallen trees, and it's just crazy. I mean, nothing like we've seen with, real tornadoes, but it's just crazy to see just how much damage just about 15-20 minutes worth of wind can cause. It's just crazy. So let me go ahead and take you outside my house and show you what happened. Okay, let's survey the issue here. Wow, okay, I think that came off of right there. Oh man. Branches everywhere. My trash can's over there. My other trash can's right here. Gee. Our hill is littered with branches. Not good. Okay, so this giant branch came off of right there. And luckily it did not go onto their house. So I'm gonna need to move this dude. Okay, whew. That was heavier than I thought. Glad it did not pull any of these lines out or fall on their house. Okay, let's go check out what happened around here. Okay, right up here, that tree took a nice fall. A lot of branches right here. And up here, this tree fell. Wow. All right, on a little lighter note, our squirrel Bandit is back. If you guys have seen, I have a bird feeder outside my house and it's meant to feed birds. But we have this very sneaky squirrel that has figured out the way to get to some food by climbing up the branch and coming down the string that holds up the bird feeder. We have 2 squirrels that kind of come around our house. One just chills out in the grass below the bird feeder and kind of eats what has fallen and what the birds kind of knock out onto the ground. But this other squirrel, he's got a little bit sneakier mind and gets his food right from the feeder. So check this out. right, guys, it's time for Mitch's observations. And I have two of them. Here we go. The first one is, man, in Tennessee, at least where we live, I have seen the most orange cars I've seen in my entire life. And you know the reason, right? UT Vols. And so orange is just not only in shirts and hats and everything like that. People take it a step further and go with their cars. I mean, it's not even like I'm really looking for it. I'll just pass down the street and go, another orange, another orange. So people here take their UT Vols very seriously, all the way down to the color of their car. The second observation, and don't get offended by this because, I don't know, because I'm from California, but I see the most women doing really hard work. And women out here in Tennessee are probably like, come on, Mitch, hard. But they're out there in 95-degree weather. They are mowing, getting on that riding lawnmower like it's nothing. I see them just working really, really hard. And, you know, out here you got farms and you have things that need to be taken care of. And I just see women out here embracing it like, come on, are you kidding me? In California, I did not see a lot of that. So Tennessee women, got to give you your props. I have neighbors on both sides of me. I don't know their age and I'm not going to ask, but they get out there and do yard work like, are you kidding me? And we're talking like, again, in really hot weather, we're talking where bugs and mosquitoes could bite them. And they're out there like, come on, Mitch. And so it's fully embraced out here, guys. So if you're coming out of Tennessee, be ready to see women just doing a lot of things you might not see in other places. Well, guys, today is August 13th, and we started school on August 1st. I'm like, wow, we were one day away from starting school in July. That's crazy stuff. I remember when I first started school or teaching, we would put, you know, fall leaves on our calendar. We would start in September. So it's crazy to think that we have just creeped up where we're almost starting in July. It's crazy stuff. But I love my class. If you're out there watching, hello guys. And it's just neat to be teaching here in Maryville, Tennessee. I was hired initially when I came to Tennessee in Knox County. Nothing against Knox County, but we just felt in our hearts, our family, that we wanted to live in Maryville. And so when I was hired in Knox County, I'm like, ooh, you know what? We got to give Maryville a shot. And so what was interesting is Knox County, they were saying, hey, you need to let us know if you're in or out. And I'm like, ooh, I haven't even interviewed yet in Maryville. So I was kind of pushing it back as far as I could, going, I'll let you know in 3 days. And so I did get my interview and then did get the job here in Maryville, Tennessee, and have loved it ever since. Well, I'm about ready to go from my school to the Maryville district office. So if you want to come along for the ride, we're going to go right through beautiful downtown Maryville.